I made a terrible
I
mistake.
don't get it.
I didn't know Steph would stream now. I've actually streamed already. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I already condensed my resin a little bit earlier, so that's okay. Hey Ty, that's good. I have Steph stream up on a separate monitor. I'll have to bring up her chat. Alright, okay. Just in case. Time is ticking. Hey Mizzy, that's good. Hang on a second. What's this time is ticking part? I'm curious. Did I see the live stream? Did I see it? Oh boy. That's a question, all right. I pretty much woke up at 5 a.m. I got like some milk from like my 24-hour convenience store. Like an hour later, since I was waking up, and then as I was eating my cereal, I tuned into the live stream, and I didn't feel tired once, which is something I wish I did regularly, brewer. But it is what it is. Yeah, it was much earlier. I thought it'd be like 8, but yeah, sure, that's fine. So let's go ahead and do our daily comms first, and then we'll explain what we're going to be doing, or what we could be doing. But yeah, we got lots and lots of stuff. Because I think once I'm done with my daily comms, I want to bring up the live stream again. Just pause at some point, and then probably just discuss like some key parts of the stream. Because as much as I love watching it, once I knew where all the good parts were, I kind of just wanted to go to the good parts. But yeah.
Dare to mess with me?
Into the wind.
But yeah, I got not much going on just yet. Or at least for today. I got nothing going on.
Time to go.
So I just have Steph stream up at the same time. I just have her on my phone, and I have the chat window enabled on my computer screen. So I can see that she's having fun with dailies at the moment. Bosalor. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Farina sounds like a pretty good name.
Time to go.
I chose the wrong one. Oh well. We'll go back up. I think Fontaine, it was supposed to be Focalor first, but I probably just like a change in pronunciation during the initial or from the initial mention of Focalor to now. Probably like a change in direction. That's okay. Oh yeah, I should check my polls for Lenny Lynette. Well, Lenny now. Lynette is free. That is like a boon upon my wallet. We got 30 wishes. We got another 5, so that's 35. Plus the reserves. We're at like 80 something. Of course, I saw the 4.0 live stream. We're going to be doing our dailies first, and then I'm going to bring up the 4.0 live stream, and we're going to have a quick discussion as to what's in it, what are the things that are hype, stuff like that. But I just want to get the game.
Sure. There are leaves around.
All right. Yeah, Steph is streaming right now. Happy birthday to her. It's a really good birthday gift, by the way, to have one of the major updates for Genshin just land right on it. You know, coincidentally. Yeah, it's her birthday.
Follow the wind.
I think personally, after seeing the weapons and stuff, I don't know what to feel. I probably have some good free-to-play options to work with, or even summon on weapon banners. Yeah, sure thing to say. But man, I am just... I'm worried about the 50-50. Because my last, like, 5-star was Kazuha, obviously. So, no, it wasn't Kazuha, it's Scarlet. Last 5-star was Scarlet. Because I was going for C6 Farazan. Return to Pity. So now we are pretty much guaranteed the next 5-star no matter what we do. It's just that I'm nervous. If we win or not. Because I would rather not spend. Pretty much. I would just rather not. Oh, brother. I'm going to get the weapon just for stuff. And then, if we're able to, then I'll just equip it to my Lenny. It'll be a good, it'll be fun. But that's only if we're nice, if the character banner is nice. If the character banner isn't nice, we gotta put like a... not like a filter or like a block, but we'll see. C3 Yelan, best of luck. I don't know what I'll be doing, because I know I'll be going for one copy of Lenny now, because Lynette is guaranteed, so I don't need to worry about getting copies of her, although it might be nice. I don't know if I'd be going for Yelan cons now, just due to the fact that I could also get Fremen. Hunting down 4 stars, though. Especially for the second half for Fremenette. The Zhongli child banners is very reminiscent of 1.1. So... Yelan really looks like a steal. Yeah, Yelan's gonna be the best choice to pull on if you're going for value. Lenny is he's new, so people are gonna be pulling for him for the new factor. But yeah. I could wait, that's true. I know I'm definitely going after Lenny. That's one. Guaranteed. No matter what. But yeah, Freminette, I don't think I really need him. But I think that's just because, he's not out yet. So we only know very little about his kit based on what the live stream shows. But you know what? While we're here, let's go over the live stream. Yeah, second phase is exactly the same as 1.1. It's funny. All right, so let's go somewhere to sit. We'll just sit in front of the cabinet. All right. Yeah. Phase 2, 1.4. Phase 1, 1.5. Yeah, it's been like a while, but let's go ahead and I'll put in the camera mode, Kozra here, and I'll go ahead and I'll bring up the live stream. We'll go ahead and just simply review and live stream. Although the weird part about the special program was if you didn't see the English version, there was no like English closed captions, if I recall. It was very odd. Uh, yeah, yeah. During the actual live stream, um, English was nowhere to be found. So everyone suffered who didn't speak or read another language. I watched it on Blue Cat's watch party though, so I didn't have that issue because I didn't want Twitch ads to get in the way of my experience. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go to OBS. Alright, just resizing real quick. Alright, Kazoo. Alright. Let's go ahead and hang on, might have to readjust the windows. Let's go back to here. Properties. Why isn't this working? Properties. do that. Transform. Get to screen. What's happening here? Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. The one thing I do want to watch is the trailer again, so let's go ahead and watch the trailer. Just because it's beautiful. All right, and begin.
随版本 PV 开启新的旅途吧。
I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Prophecy.
I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Focalor, man.
In your
Got my
opinion,
heart.
do you think
Lost
it's
the
right to
key.
treat a trial like it's an opera?
To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. Watch carefully now. Blink and you might miss it. Step right up. And over here is my sister Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant.
Ta-da! Step on up! Let the magic begin!
Here comes the finale.
Halo, what's good? Yeah, they look awesome. I know, right? It's like a little over a week now. Gonna kill me inside, just waiting.
I want to spend some time at the bottom of the sea in peace.
We're doing good. Thunder here.
Getting gear! Going under! If you look up at the sky from far enough underwater, even the sun is soft on the ice. These fossils are all that's left of these beautiful
How
creatures.
big of a
I
water?
wonder how long before the rest of the world becomes part of this underwater museum,
He's
too.
actually cryo. And yes, that is the bell beam. We don't know if it's just for aesthetic. Or if the bell will finally have a use.
I'm... Wait. Who am I?
This part.
The water is gradually swallowing our memories.
Oh my.
It won't be long before it swallows us.
We've been trying to
He's
find
trying,
out how the
yeah.
Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately?
Rain. It's raining.
We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
Is this part of the show?
You gotta be kidding!
What happened?
Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order.
Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know and seek the protection of the guards.
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex. I believe this is indeed the finale.
Your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people.
In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear.
And Mr. Worldwide himself.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Mr. Worldwide himself. Yeah, Tartaglia. Funny parallel. Now that I'm remembering. Very funny parallel. Is that, when we were accused in Liyue of killing, the Prime Adeptus, Child came to our rescue. Here, we're being framed again, and Child comes to our rescue. Interesting parallel, if you think about it just a little bit. He saves us twice from the law, even though he's a lawbreaker himself. That's pretty funny. Except this time he just goes straight into delusion instead of, trying to trick us and stuff. So far, he didn't go to Mondstadt, I think. At least not at first. We met him in Liyue. We saw him in Inazuma. We saw him... I don't know if we saw him in Sumeru or not. But yeah, he's been... No, I don't think he's been in Sumeru. No. He's been in repeat events in, like, somewhere around Liyue, though. But yeah, it's interesting that he's taking a part in the main Archon quest this time. And for the remainder of this part here, we're just going to be going over little bits of the stream here, since I really don't think you guys want to see more of the actual live stream. But if you do, it's available on Genshin Impact's channel, obviously. Hey Justin, what's good? Who died in the desert? Me, waiting for Fontaine. I am dying in the desert. Well, I died once and now I'm dying again. But welcome to stream. Farming Thundering Fury. I might consider switching up my goals for a little bit. Yeah, I might consider switching it up. I don't want to farm Gilded or Deepwood again. We might go to one of the lesser farmed artifacts to get some in. Since I literally have nothing to do other than wait. Which isn't a bad thing in itself. I think next, because literally I cannot pre-farm for any of the Fontaine characters. They literally need an entirely new region's worth of materials. So, I can only really farm Mora and XP books, which is fine. I'm good on the Mora, though. XP books for Linny and Lynette, I should be fine. If I'm not pulling for Freminette, then yeah, I'm fine. You started a second account? Best of luck. Do you have any particular goals for that account? If not, then do you want any goals? Or want to have any goals? But, oh, nothing to do on the main? Gotcha. Yeah, it's weird that we can't replay stories. That'd be pretty cool. But I think just for... Oh, you just want to play. Okay, that's fine. But, just taking a look here. Throughout the live stream, we went over game mechanics. We saw the event wishes and all that. Hey, Angel, what's good? We are just going over the live stream. We just watched the trailer out of pure respect. They went over the event wishes. They went over new gameplay mechanics. They went over new events that are going to be happening. So let's just take a look from the top. So already, first things first. I'm just going to turn off the subtitles for now. The swimming animations. Like, just hold it up here. You've been Yu-Gi-Oh-ing? Nice. Master Duel, I assume? But yeah, before I lose track, this is beautiful. Look at it. We get to see brand new swimming animations. This is probably going to be exclusive to Fontaine, at least for the 4.0 patch cycle. I can probably see this being expanded into maybe later in 4.0. If not in 4.0 at all, maybe in 5. But it's definitely going to be a Fontaine exclusive for the time being, just based on what we're seeing here. The best thing about this, there is no stamina requirement. There's no like air, like oxygen stamina either. So you can pretty much swim indefinitely. You have short bursts of speed for like aqua, or for like aquamarine stamina, or not aquamarine, like aquatic stamina or whatever. So you can dash while you swim, but you won't lose like air or have to come up for air, pretty much. So that is a win-win for everyone. I will say the slow swim speed is kind of turning me off if there's going to be like some pretty hard puzzles. But I guess overall, it's not going to be that bad. And yeah, everyone gets unique swimming animations. Yeah, everyone gets unique swimming animations. And we just see a bunch of Kokomi. You know, a school of Coco fish, if you will. Oh, man. That's going to be hilarious. A school of Coco fish. That's technically the appropriate name. The edits, man. Can't wait to see them. But yeah, this view is interesting. Due to the fact that in regular Genshin, we only have an omnidirectional peripheral from like going, say, side to side and upward, we don't really have a downward perspective with nothing below us. And so I think getting used to the swimming perspective is going to take a little bit of time, but I don't think it'll take forever. Especially since, you know, on 4.0 drop, I'm going to be playing this like a lot, so I don't see much of an issue there. But yeah, the city of Fontaine, it looks a little barren in the overworld, but I hope that's but yeah, it's barren in the overworld because they pretty much make up for it in the underwater sections, and you can do like a jump dive and then immediately go into a glide from like isolated bubbles in the open world. That definitely feels like Super Mario Galaxy, personally. Hey Vino, what's up? That definitely felt like Super Mario Galaxy. I don't know why, but and I think around this section, they mentioned that the layout will be pretty easy to traverse due to the complex nature of the swimming mechanics. So it's gonna be very interesting just to see how these dungeons work. Thankfully, no water temple vibe from Zelda, since this is the game that, you know, it was compared to Zelda upon initial release. I swear to God, if they have a water temple-esque dungeon in like later updates in 4.0, I'm going to scream. Hey Chi, what's up? Welcome to stream. And then they go on a little bit to explain a little bit about the further areas underwater, such as a little bit of combat, a little bit of dashing, how it was complex to bring overworld mechanics to underwater mechanics, so they had to spice things up a little bit. Very cool overall. Love this part. And I think this one is going to be interesting. Numa and what was it? I have to bring up the captions for this. Numa and what now? Yeah, Fontaine characters pretty much all have a unique attribute to them. So, Arc, Usha, and Numa. And what are you in trouble with, Vino? So this one is going to be a Fontaine character only attribute. So pretty much anything from Fontaine onward will have this attribute. If Usha aligned, Usha aligned meets Numa, an annihilation reaction will occur. Annihilation reaction is simply an extra instance of damage. So when Usha meets Numa, annihilation is an annihilation reaction occurs, which is a separate instance of damage. Same with vice versa. If you do a Numa aligned character and it meets an Usha base like form or enemy, it deals extra damage. Will we be able to coordinate them? I'm pretty sure that in the overworld there'll be separate mechanisms to give us each Numa and Usha aligned properties to solve puzzles, so I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is seeing this in the Spiral Abyss, because if we go a little further in here, this is what I'm worried about. They power the facilities of the cities and Clockwork Mecca. As we see in as we saw in the trailer, because I'm just worried that with the Fontaine enemies, they are definitely going to be utilizing the Numa or the Arc system here. Yeah, they just absolutely butchered her kit. It's ridiculous. And nice, Justin. Vino, if you need to go for the Yelan, then go. But I would always recommend going for viewer characters regardless. So, yeah. Nothing else to say there. I think Steph is doing co-op. Oh, is it doing the event? I should do the event after this. But yeah, I'm just, man. I was really hoping that Dia would get a buff in Fontaine, but then they just introduced a whole new system to benefit only Fontaine characters and no one else. And I'm like, bruh, give Dia some love. Please. Give her some love. Yeah, Fontaine, I'm really worried about because with the arc system, Spiral Abyss rotations, as well as future Fontaine characters interacting these with the arc components. Yeah, it can really help other characters, but Dia's like, bruh. Dia needs some help. She needs some love. So pretty much the arc system will only be interactable with certain Fontaine enemies and objects, so it won't affect everything, thankfully. But so basically, when you interact with like this, you can basically stun an enemy, or you can probably change an enemy's attack pattern based on interacting with the appropriate Numa Usha reaction for the annihilation reaction. So we have to see more of it. I can't really give my final verdict on whether or not it will alter the game, but I don't know if it's going to be like permanently bad or permanently good, but we have to see. For the most part, there was the first code. Make sure you redeem it. And once we get to this part, this is very interesting. When we meet with good old Shao here, he mentions that as we follow along the regular Archon quest, from Sumeru onward, we get to take a train to visit Fontaine itself. And it's also very friendly towards it's just also very friendly towards starting players, which is awesome because I think Hoyoverse really wants people to see Fontaine. Instead of being blocked off by Inazuma. Yeah, nice. Always get the redeemable codes, guys. So, and a teleport waypoint will be unlocked immediately. Great, which is nice. The Aqua Boss looks really awesome. Forward. But yeah, the Aqua Bosses are really cool. The Mizulines are awesome too. They're very cute. They're like the little conductors on the trains. They also work as like detectives for the court of Fontaine because they can detect. I'm kind of skipping ahead because they can detect things that the human eye cannot perceive. I'm going to skip a little ahead though. Sorry about that. But let's just go ahead and see Lynette, and I think Firminet's skill set here. So his idols are really cool, no doubt about it. All right. So we have a new story quest for Lynette as well. Also very cool. Yeah, so pretty much we have his normal, we have his skill, burst, and passive. So normal attacks are normal attacks. They're as usual. But when you do a charge attack, very similar to like the special charge attacks like Tenari, like Ganyu has, I would say this is more akin to Ganyu's, where instead of a bloom arrow, it's like a straight downward strike. It deals an extra instance of pyro damage. And then his elemental skill will create a taunt, and then you can press the elemental skill again to pop the taunt. And then following that will be the ultimate, will turn him into a cat, explodes, and then sets the taunt again, I think. There's probably some special properties here. And then obviously, like Tenari was the first Sumeru 5-star. Since Lenny is the first 5-star of Fontaine, he gets the Fontaine like specialties or like the ability to locate Fontaine specialties. That may be a primary reason why I'm getting him. Aside from, wanting to expand my roster. And Lynette is someone I'm excited for. I'm a sucker for anime. It's painfully obvious. I want to read her constellations once we get her for free. Because I won't really have to pull for her. But if I do get constellations when summoning for Lenny, fantastic. If I don't, oh well. Yeah, interactive map, obviously. I'm not going to take that out. But sometimes I don't want to look at the interactive map. It's nice to have the double confirmation of Lenny pointing it out and then the interactive map also confirming where it is. And then once I start going and farming a route, Lenny just kind of confirms it. Also, I'm just too darn lazy. That's all. To just keep the interactive map up. You're slowly liking Lynette's gameplay? I am too. And here is Freminette. Oh, I didn't really go over Lynette's gameplay, so let's go over that real quick before we go into Freminette's. Need more characters for single target? I guess so, but yeah, so obviously normal attacks just deal normal attack damage. Nothing too fancy here. Interesting that they started off with the elemental skill straight away. So when you go into elemental skill, it's practically 4-star Animo Yelan, just dashing, and then once you tag an enemy, an extra instance of damage occurs, and then you can just start attacking from there. And then following that, you launch the the Boggle Cat box. That's cute. So with the Boggle Cat box, it acts very similarly to Sayu's ability, where it just attacks enemies and where it attacks enemies within a radius. I don't think it can heal, but it can get infused. So you can also deal infusion damage for swirls and stuff. It can be pretty cool. Although it doesn't really, because I kind of thought it would have like a weak pull like Sucrose's, but it doesn't, which is fine. But I guess she's more of like a standard animal damage dealer / application kind of character, which is okay. We just have to see how these constellations will alter it. And now we move on to Freminette. Introverted boy, very opposite of the other two siblings. Prefers hanging out with robots. Understandable. So, Freminette, per timer. So there's pressurized flow, deals more cryo damage. Elemental skill will reside into shattering pressure. Different attacks based on the pressure level and difference per timer. Yeah, the ult staying in one place could be an issue, but I think that's the point of the taunt with both of them. You know, place down the taunt with Lenny, place down the Animo with Lynette, get some infusion going on. Like maybe that's how they work together, but maybe not. We'll see. And so with him, he's a cryo DPS 4-star. Really focusing in on, it appears that per timer is active, normal attacks will increase per pressure level and unleash waves of frost to deal cryo damage in this state. Elemental skill will turn into shattering pressure. And then this guy seems to work with, we didn't really get to see much of it, but it appears that he worked with frozen, like, shatter reactions. So he's going to be a character that actually wants to shatter most of the time, based on what we're seeing here. Since he has a claymore and stuff, so this might be the first character that actually wants high elemental mastery and wants to freeze to shatter the opponent, which could be interesting, but we have to see how that'll work. It's interesting that they want that, and Ferminette's they just talked about his overworld skill. His overworld passive allows you to swim faster, and I guess it's new Fontaine character might as well get the swim stuff. It'd be cool. But in terms of gameplay, I'm interested. Don't get me wrong, I'm interested, but we gotta see how that plays out. So I guess I might wait after all. And finally, I gave you a sneak peek. Let's just jump straight into the banners. So with the banners, we have Liddy and Yelan, with Lynette as the rate up 4-star. So we have Linny's signature bow along with Yelan's signature bow. Like, having Yelan's crit damage stat stick of a monster as a weapon banner, that's like, dang, pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad at all. And since he's going to be a bow user, he could probably follow crit rate or crit damage on his bow as well. We'll have to see. Lynette being featured obviously makes sense, but very excited. It's like, if I do get Linny and I do get like more copies of Lynette, we might have to jump into the weapon banner to get his weapon. Because I was considering that, oh yeah, we don't stop until we get like one copy of Lynette as we summon for Linny. But since we get her for free, it's just summoning for this guy. So, yeah. The plans changed. In a good way. In a good way. And second half, very interesting. This is very reminiscent of like 1.1-ish banners. We had Zhongli and Child. I think Zhongli was second half, Child was first half. Before the double banners. This was way before double banners. Now we're there. Yeah, Missy, we are getting Lynette for free. I'll zoom into the part. But Firminette is second half. Yeah, C6 Zhongli is going to be crazy. So, yeah, they have stuff with Chlorinde and stuff. Very cool. I'm trying to find out where that freebie is. And they talk about boss design. Very cool. Some of the events. Yeah, so right here. Right here, Mizzy. Just skipping a little bit ahead where they talk about some of the gameplay mechanics and stuff. So pretty much once we reach AR25, just reaching AR25, nothing else, just reaching the level, we get a free Lynette along with one free Ascension. So it kind of eases the Ascension requirements, I guess. So, yeah. 4.0, if you're not summoning for any of the new Fontaine, like 4-star, 5-star characters, or any of the reruns, then yeah, it's practically a safe skip. I know chasing after a 4-star like Firminette, because I don't have to chase Lynette, which is good. But chasing Firminette on Zhongli or Child, like, I'm a little nervous. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, AR25. It's not even bad to get to AR25 nowadays. Not even bad. It's like, if you know how to skip to Sumeru, you can do some more chest grinding, teleport waypoint activations, etc. Like, it'll be fine. And yeah, this is awesome. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Kind. How you doing? But yeah, just seeing another free character added to the roster is so nice. Yeah, I definitely don't want... Because funny enough, another cryo where Child is featured. This was exactly like the Layla incident. When Layla first appeared, I really wanted her for my Wanderer team. No copies. That was the first time I got Child. Child reruns again. Another cryo character that I kind of want to have. And now I'm feeling a dreaded sense of deja vu. You know, I don't know what to say. I feel like I don't want to repeat history. You know, I don't want to repeat history. Also, big update, new character screen. Like, hello, Sarel. Welcome to Genshin. How you doing? Doing good? You're building Lynette as DPS. What are you going to do with her, Mikazuha? It'll depend. I might build her DPS too. But yeah, we get special animations for all the characters. They have unique poses. This is like they're definitely bringing Star Rail influence into Genshin. I don't want C6 Childs for a copy. Dear God, I'd be upset if that happened. But in addition to that, going back to it a little bit further, from the character screen, we have 12 new weapons. We get the first Great Magic, which is going to be Linny's signature bow. It'll be obviously in Phase 1 for 4.0. And then we have new forgeable weapons. We have sword, claymore, polearm, catalyst, and bow. All of them look absolutely beautiful. Like, I hope we don't have to suffer through missions to get these billets, and that they aren't. Well, they're going to be relatively difficult. I don't know which one I'd want. We'd have to see like from the from like Wagner or whatever on how we can get them. Yeah, I might give Lynette the craftable sword if that's going to be good on her. Otherwise, she gets Favonius for now. And now, after 3 years of Genshin Impact, 3 years, we get another set of weapons for the Battle Pass. They're all probably going to be crit rate like the previous iterations, so I don't need to worry about their main stats. But I am very interested on what their passes will do. So now, in total, we have a new weapon. I don't know when we'll get this. This is probably like a freebie weapon. Possibly a freebie weapon, I think. And then Estelle and her smithy, and then we now have 10 Battle Pass weapons to choose from. I definitely want to see the new artifact sets as well. Unfortunately, they didn't show the proper details for them in the live stream. They just showed the images, and that's it. But yeah, we now have 10 Battle Pass weapons. Not the same old 5. Funny enough, I was just like, oh yeah, last Battle Pass weapon, let's R5 this and whatever. Then suddenly, bam, 5 new Battle Pass weapons. I'm like, okay, guess we're taking one of each before I R5 the Viridescent Hunt and then start R5ing everything else. Probably just going to be choosing one of each on the new Battle Pass weapons just to have them and then R5ing them slowly. C1 Lynette maybe is obtainable. Yeah. We have Golden Troop and we have Mare Hunter. I'm not going to pronounce that name. Mercho Hunter? Mercho Hunter? I'm just going to call it Mare Hunter. Okay. Golden Troop and Mare Hunter. But yeah. That's going to be very cool. I really wish they would officially release the artifact information. It's probably out there due to the quote-unquote forbidden knowledge. But really hope Hoyoverse tweets this out. So then we can just take a look at them and speculate what we can do. And then that should be it. Yeah, and then the general optimizations. The multi-layered map, it's on the interactive map. It'll be available in 4.0. Party screen setup update, we just saw that, and then we can spectate in TCG. Might we look? I may or may not have access to that forbidden knowledge, but it comes at a price. But yeah. And for the grand finale, just the whole freaking orchestra. Beautiful as always. 10 out of 10, Hoyoverse. Got nothing to say. I would highly recommend you guys listen to this in your own time because my stream quality cannot do it justice. But it is absolutely beautiful. And I love it. Absolutely love it. That was just a very quick rundown of the live stream. I'm pretty sure there's like a lot more details that I missed, but yeah. Oh yeah, Angel. In terms of Yu-Gi-Oh, how have you been doing so far? Like, you collecting anything new? Trying out any new decks and stuff? But yeah, I am so nervous. I'll up the master volume. Right now, until 4.0, you're trying out 4 stars in Abyss and fixing them? Not to. Actually, yeah, Fontaine scenes were awesome. Yeah, I don't think she's many people feeling it. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna join Steph's stream. I'm gonna bring my C6 Cosmo. GG easy. They're doing Shima now. You know what? I'll spend my resin on Steph's thing. Might as well. I don't mind. I need to farm this anyway. Let's go. I'll do the account review a little later. Kind. Just gonna be doing some quick birthday runs for stuff. Alright. Do it.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud. Time to go. Wind strike.
Don't overdo it.
My knight. The wind knows me.
Allow me.
Yeah, we can do 5 defense. I can always exchange for that's not bad. I can always exchange for Thundering Fury later on. On set, crit EM. If that hits crit damage, that'd be pretty sick. I would love that. But I know my luck. Magic, right? We have to believe real hard. But, you know, I know my luck with fire goblins tend to not be as good.
One with nature. One with wind and cloud. Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Healing bonus. Oh, I don't know who would need this. Yeah, sure. I'll keep it. Yeah, I'm trying really hard not to feed my 5 stars anymore, just because of the strong box announcement. Hutao? Yeah, I guess. You know Hutao. But I do prefer Crimson. We'll see.
Into the wind. One with wind and cloud.
Take flight.
That is decimation right there. Sure thing, Castro. Hydro. Not bad. Especially since we're going into into Fontaine. I'm going one region ahead already. This is crit rate, maybe. It could be good. Probably as an off piece. Yeah, it's another max roll. I don't know who would use it, but yeah, it's potential. Rip stuff. It appears that Steph hasn't been getting some good luck. Hopefully, he'll get some luck soon. You just keep getting crit on Deepwood. Yeah, I guess it's DPS to heat at time. Zero EM. Right. Yeah, the attack percent weren't flat. That's pretty sort of good. Not too many good rolls though, unfortunately. Oh, actually, that's good. Yeah, 11% crit rate.
Time to go. Adorn my night. Wind strike. Time to go.
Cryo, not good. Why am I getting elemental goblets all of a sudden? Animal crit rate? Sure. fine. Farming for Albedo got some serious. Oh yes, the crit healer versus, you know,
Time to go.
the Geo. Yeah, the healer that crits versus the Geo that heals. Second to none. Really glad that we can exchange for Husk though. I do want to update my Husk. Or I wanted to update my Yeah, apparently so. Right, Coco. Alright, so just max crit damage, or almost max. Healing bonus, you're funny. I mean, I'm very stingy on Shimanama pieces. I don't really need a lot of them, but I guess. Alright, we're moving on. That's true.
Into the wind.
Take flight!
One with nature. Falling leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
Take flight!
So looking HP defense through always HP or defense. I was gonna say if this was crit rate, attack percent, energy recharge, I was going to do something. Hey Jedi, what's up? The toy might be. I doubt it, but given how little we know about Fontaine, I'm not ruling that possibility out. Yeah, I'm not gonna take any of that as fact until we see it. So everything is subject to change.
The birds call. Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
I won't be able to. Yeah, we'll do it. Just because it's the birthday. Nope. Garbo. Two more. Okay. Alright, we're good to go. Once again, though, with Fontaine, anything can happen. So this could be true, this could be completely false. You know, either or.
One with nature.
We're getting a lot of elemental goblets that are absolute garbage. What is this? Whatever. It's fine. Like, why though? It's not fun for me. Hey, you know, it's just casual things. Just casual things. Nothing too crazy here. I'm trying to think though, what else are we going to see or do here? Because it's the weekend. I don't really have anything to do. I might need to prepare dinner though. But it's the weekend. What am I doing? I'll prepare dinner later. Oh no, the dilemma. If that new if permanent uses cryo, yeah, I get you. If permanent uses the bell, I have one leveled. Just because I hated looking at that thing. Might as well use it. So I do have a level 90 bell just waiting. So if he doesn't use the bell that well, then aesthetics, I guess.
Into the wind. Autumn leaves. Adorn my night. Time to go. One with nature.
Oh, I have to. Oh, fun. This question. Ooh, got a 2 drop each. Bruh. Why do you like this? Steph refreshes again. Oh, he's a refresh. We're leaving. Alright, so what's it? Doing okay. Steph's making a good point. The burnout in Star Rail is insane. I've seen people like get tired of it already, but I'm on top of the world, baby.
As one with wind and cloud.
Alright, that's good. Alright, so with that out of the way, Steph is going to do her strong box. I want to ask her if she wants artifact cleanup. Alright, just have to use one refresh. That's fine.
wherever in this
So
world
yeah,
I roam.
I think I want to bring up the interactive map. We got some desert to explore, man. I'm not gonna 100% the desert. I just want to get the Dendroculus. For the most part, I've been slacking on them. But I guess finding the chests would be helpful too for the Bannerana. Because I know this is a max, but I am not even close. I'm like halfway. I have been slacking on my overall exploration. Like real slacking. Ooh boy. We gotta figure out which side I want to do first. We can go tackle the forest. Yeah, we can tackle the forest first before we head over into anything else. I might save that for Saturday though, not tonight, because I want to like wake up and do it fully fresh, you know, fresh minded. Especially since I haven't gotten these waypoints yet, it's bugging me. You know what? Let's level up some artifacts while we're here.
Display.
So I'm gonna level up some emblem first. Let's level up the pyro damage. And that crit damage though. You know what? Let's level up the crit damage, get the disappointment out of the way. We gotta get this out of the way, or else I'll Alright, give me defense. I was gonna say flat, but so it's already there. Alright, just have to get that disappointment out of the way. So let's get pyro damage on the field. Please. Pretty please. Building Lynette or doing Archon Quest? We might do character building first, because I'm going to do Archon Quest probably on the weekend or sometime later during the week. I don't want to do it during my work, during work, you know, or else I'll get tired. Crit rate, EM attack percent. If you go into crit rate, I'll consider leveling you further. If not, then that's it. So it is. It do be like that. That's okay. And no damage. I'm curious. Will you give me crit rate? Will you give me crit damage? Nope. I mean, very specific with animo damage now because of Kazuha. I want to toss any. We'll go for Shimenawa. Yeah, after the artifact cleanup, I'm going to review your Beto. All good. So, just gonna review some of the other artifacts that I got here. This hydro damage looks promising, but... And in terms of the Archon quest, I'm going to do that later. HP... Dang, now this is a conundrum. Because with the latest Hydro stuff, they want HP, they want EM, but... In 4.0, yeah, I'm just going to be doing, give me a sec. Give me a second. There you go. But yeah, I'm just probably gonna see if I can raise Lynette as fast as possible, or you know, just yeah, just gonna raise them as fast as possible. Do I have any other Hydro Goblets? No, I don't actually. I'll hold on to you for the sake of principle. We'll raise some other pieces in the meantime. Nope. There is a good flower gone to the trash. Just like that. Alright, give me the +4. No. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, nothing new in Shimenawa, unfortunately. He's, you know, basically fodder. I don't think I have any more pieces that I wanted to try out in other sets. This one, I guess. Let's level this. See what we get. Nope. I was holding on to that. But, alas. Dendro. Yes, the double crit nonsense with double defense. Okay. Amuse me. Just amuse me, game. I'll give this to like a defensive character. Oh, for Lynette? Maybe she'll have her own. Alright, it hit flat defense. Okay. I'll hit the +16. We're committed. And I'll see what else we can toss this into. Or I'll toss this into the Hydro Goblin. God damn it! Alright, we're all in now. Can't go back. Like, for real. Bruh. I don't think I got this.
It is the...
Someone calling me? Hang on. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm curious.
This realm.
Realm. I bought them already. Goodbye.
If you ever
Alright, we'll just tap into it, I guess. Iridescent.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them,
Nothing else to lose.
if you wish to hear it.
Except my sanity. many of these. Not too many of those. And hold on to those.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
PM, energy recharge. We can figure it out. Hold on. I like that. Forgot why I got these, but I don't need them anymore. Keep the attack percent. I guess for the new stats, you might start farming them soon. Probably get HP percent for this thing.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade.
Dendro.
It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Yeah. That's alright. This goes into the Hydro Goblet. Boom. This is literally the only other Hydro Goblet, so boom, boom, boom. Huh. Well, that's a lot of elemental mastery.
Wonderful.
I loved it if you wanted to crit.
To convince anyone to become a wanderer.
High EM, never heard, but still. And we got this other Hydro Goblet, but we'll try that another. You know? Fine. High EM Hydro Goblet.
There are leaves
Have
around,
fun.
and
Why
I know
not?
just the tune to accompany them.
That
if you
is so
wish to hear
weird.
it.
Okay. So weird. I don't know who I would use this on. Shatter? If you had a Hydro Claymore, maybe, but even then, Shatter is dictated by, I think, the Claymore who's breaking it, so yeah, I think it would be physical damage. Pieces.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Not Shatter. Just mention Shatter here. EM on Hydro is like HP on D-League. Weird. Oh yeah, Shatter. I missed it. But yeah. Shattered DPS would be on Cryo. So I guess if that were on Cryo instead, that would have gone to Permanent since they really wanted to freeze. But high EM on Hydro required. It would require. Regardless, I think got ourselves a good geo damage, really good Animo, and a decent crit ratio on Animo for some reason. I don't know how, but okay. Actually, if he's going to be doing Shatter, that's technically physical damage. Would he benefit from a mixed set? Maybe one of the new sets will balance it out. With Electro Charge, it depends. Because, like, Electro can go onto Hydro, which makes Electro the trigger, or Hydro can go onto Electro, which makes Hydro the trigger. But it depends on how consistent that is, because Electro Charge itself isn't particularly consistent for the most part. Yeah, you know what? I'm not a big fan of this feather. We'll go ahead and try that other Hydro Goblet right here. I want to see something. You know? I want to see something. Give me something good. Don't want a repeat of full EM, so we're tossing this in the trash. We had a Dendro Goblet somewhere. Dendro. Alright, well, try this again. Brother. Alright, looks like we're going through all the options here, which is fine. Attack percent. HP goes into defense. Fantastic. Love that. Just love to see that. Energy recharge is a rare one. But let's see if we can make it work. The answer is no. It's garbage. Fantastic. And low crit rate. Crit damage. We also get attack percent roll. It's aight. It rolled +4 into crit damage. I think it went twice into attack. Yeah. We'll hold on to that. See what we get with levels, but nothing else. Nothing else I can see in Pale Flame for now. Yeah, I got nothing. I might, you know what? Since Fontaine's coming up, I might want to farm Vorukasha and Nymph Stream instead, just to get more of the new sets. Yeah, I think that'll be the better. Okay, so I think for now I'm gonna hold on to the exploration stuff just to be safe. I'll do it tomorrow when I'm fresh and rested. Let me collect my currency that I forgot to collect it. All of my friends are max level, so I can't really redeem any of that. Realm Depot. I want to collect... Yeah, sure. Give me more heroes hoods.
If you ever...
Yeah, we might hold on to that. Yeah, we might be holding on to exploration for tomorrow. Next up. Dang, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I don't really need to farm any overworld materials. What's the capacity? It's like 9,999. 9,999. I'm nowhere close to it, obviously, but because I haven't really had to level anyone. But I think it could be like 2,000. If that makes... I think that might be food. Yeah, 2,000 is for food. max 9s for books. Who am I pulling for? I will be trying to pull for Linny in 4.0.
Surely enough to convince anyone.
Just because we're getting the free Lynette, and I would love to get the Travail chapter characters. So I would love to get them as soon as possible. Early, fingers crossed, but you know, anything can happen. What I think we can do is, hey Delta, what's up? Well, I'm gonna scroll back up a little bit. I don't know why it's zooming in a little bit. There. Copy. Hope you're doing okay, Delta. Alright, Beta. Yeah, imagine, right? That'd be funny. Alright. So, Kind, you mentioned you wanted to look at Beto, so let's look at Beto. Classic, archaic. Still building her. Fine. I think that's a, yeah, it's a really good flower. Starting off. Decent feather. Really good sands, don't get rid of that. Electro damage, nothing there. Yeah, you're good. Feather and Goblet are the weakest, but yeah, you're fine.
Wherever in this world I roam.
How strong am my 4-star characters? I got a lot of time. We can play around with this.
It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I was getting bored. I was feeling combat hungry. Let's put them into the abyss. $20K counter with not C6. Gotcha. Nice. That's pretty cool. I don't really use Sarah with Beto though. I tend to use her with Raiden when I'm playing her. But for now, you know, I've been on the Kazuo hype train since I got him C6, so obviously, yeah. Do routes for enemies, let's go. Yeah, so let's take a look at what 4-star teams I can run, though. In terms of anything, really. We can bring... They're both AoE dependent. So Steph's finished with her stream, you know, happy birthday to her. And, you know. So, AoE single target, AoE, and kind of multi-target. Okay, so I want to make sure that I still have a good AoE cluster there and a good AoE team up here. Probably want to go Electro Charge. Probably Electro Charge. We'll see what we can do. Maybe Hyper Bloom too, depending. Second half. I think actually second half I want to bring Electro Charge. Yeah, I think second half Electro Charge will be much better. Or like Hyper Bloom. We'll have to see. In terms of 4 stars, actually, I think for the first half we can go national. I'll bring Hazo. Alright, then let Sucrose be the trigger for second half. Just need to make sure that everyone is properly geared before I enter. Which she's not. I think Kokomi is borrowing her bow. No, it's Barbara. I forgot why she had that. Okay, Sucrose, you're good, right? You have full EM? Full EM, okay, good. Hey, Steph. Happy birthday once again. Hope your stream went well. Which it did, as I saw it. So it did obviously go well. Right now, we're just doing it in the Bist run because I'm bored. I'm going to save my exploration for tomorrow since I don't want to, you know, overdo it. So we're bringing in Sucrose. And for the other 4-star, I'm going to be bringing in... other 4 stars. Beta official, probably. And then for the final 4-star, Yao Yao. Yeah, I'll bring Yao Yao for second half, sure. And then first half, Hazel, Xingqiu, Xiangling Bennett. Okay. We can do that. I gotta make sure he's properly geared though. Just needs a feather. Alright, Jean's borrowing Benny's set. How to do that. Gotta switch that around before mistakes happen. Benny's doing fine. Pyro Lecture? Xingqiu.
Ow! What is that?
I'm bringing Xingqiu for the Pyro Lecture. And Hazo. Make sure he's doing well. Hazo. I could bring Faruzan, actually. So I don't have to... but I'll only really buff up Hazo's damage. Which is fine and all, but... How are we doing here? 66, 174, fine. Beto shield can be a problem. Yeah, so then I'll just use counterattack on the other knights. I know what you're talking about. We'll try it though. Best as we possibly can. So... And then we'll try other teams as well, because that's the only one I can think of at the moment. Yeah. And then the second one. I do want to see if I can bring like 4-star Geo. Don't have too much of it though. It would be like a swap between Ningguang and Noel DPS. Would be fun. Sucrose. Yeah. Fish. Beta. Freeze? I suppose we can freeze the enemies. Yeah, I think freezing would be better. Good play. We'll bring a freeze team instead. So I'll bring Hazo, Xingqiu, and then I will bring Rosaria, and I'll bring Layla. Or actually, we'll bring... Who do we bring? Yeah, I think we'll bring... Yeah. Barbara, Kaya, Rosaria? That's smart. I don't think my Barbara's geared well. It would be like... very weak. Or weakly geared. No, she has some gear. I just tossed them on her. Oh, right. I think this is supposed to be for EM Barbara. That's right. Which we're not doing. So, switch to HP. HP%. You know what? I'll just borrow Coco's set for now. This one you can swap with healing bonus. Hey Brandon, 4.0 stream was indeed goated. Like, lots of awesome things were there. Like, it was just beautiful. Alright, Barbara's the healer. We're keeping Thrilling Tail. We'll give her a max one for good close to max stats. Alright. Hazo first half. Breeze team. See how that goes. I think I know the rotation. I want that to go. So Hazo. I have to make sure that we pop all skills and then just swap it at Hazo. So Barbara, Kaya. Then we'll bring in Sucrose. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. I know. The enemies are tanky, boys. So, it is what it is. We have to make it work.
Frostbite.
Let's dance.
Truth hurts. Keep moving. Freeze. Bring it on.
It's not bad.
Truth hurts. Cool it.
One.
This moment will be frozen.
Let the show begin.
It's a little slow, unfortunately, but
Bring it on. Keep moving. Dodge this. Truth hurts. Oh, so sorry. Freeze.
You can't run. Punishment.
Cool it.
Let's dance.
Hazo is C6, yeah.
Fracture.
Come on, we can do it.
Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
You can't run.
Keep moving. Cool it.
Go, Barbara.
Hey. Bring it on.
Yeah, it's pretty slow, unfortunately, due to Barbara. So we're just gonna press on.
Freeze. Fracture.
If I had Xingqiu, this would have been like extra offensive damage. And I guess probably like EM specific weapons. Or like ER specific weapons on Kaya and Rosaria for more energy recharge. But that's okay. For this one.
Stay put. Vibroidal absorption test. Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation. To actions. Absorption test.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Yeah. If you don't group well as well.
Enhanced animal mod. Eyes on me. Stay put. Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Oz reveal.
Yeah, second team's gonna be better, but I'm just messing up my grouping.
Midnight bandit.
Just remember to charge attack with Sucrose as well, because it's a separate instance of swirl application, which can be triggered by aggravate.
Absorption test. Power the Python. A minor
One.
enhanced animal module 75. I should sleep.
Also, dodge. Pretty much. Dodge is another thing. And yeah, Hazo is pretty underrated. It's just that he doesn't do too well against that type of team up top. We're just gonna ban challenge. That's not pretty good. Oh yeah, I know the classic teams will work. We're just trying to do with 4 stars only. First half. Maybe. All right, Razor. It's time. You want to go EM Razor? You want to go with... Let's go EM Razor. Sure. This. I don't think we can go full, so we'll try 2 and 2. Wonders. Yeah, sure, we got some leftover pieces. For the sake of this, I'll borrow. Here. We'll go EM. It's like a really dank build. So. We don't really need the energy recharge. We're gonna go for Zonia Sprint. So the team we're gonna be doing, hopefully we do. Yeah, it really is hard to choose a team of 4 stars. Razor National for fun. And then we're gonna go with same team as last time. A400, what's up? Actually, I'll keep that. Second half, we do need Electro to work with Simon. All right. We're shifting gears here. Or my gears are mentally racking in my brain. I'll bring the same team as we did for second half. Second half is fine. First half, we gotta figure out. We gotta figure it out. How to make it work.
this dream work. Witness the power of the wild. Everybody stand back. You're toast. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your face. No, my. Keep back.
Yeah, grouping isn't that good here.
Let's light it up.
One.
Get them. Witness the power of the wild. I'm going in. Let me lead you a burst.
One, two. Why is this working? I didn't mean for this to work. Whoops. Hehe. It's still pretty slow, but that was funny.
Stay put. To ashes. By royal stand clear. Animal hypostasis simulation. Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Yeah.
Midnight Phantasm.
Don't be scared. Power of the tender pipe.
No rest for the weak.
World Mark 2. Absorption test. Animal test 63. Stand clear. Eyes on me. Wings of darkness. Absorption test. You lay. Enhanced animal module. Oz reveal. Not bad.
Oh.
Crew.
Meant to burst. That's fine. Well, unfortunately, I do have the 4 stars. I just am terrible at using them. Oh well. I think you get the idea, though. It's possible. Just annoying. It's gotta actually do the mechanics instead of C6 possible. Woo! As much as I'd love it.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Eat this. I'm surprised him. Witness the power of book. Everybody stand back. You're toast. Rain outlines your face. Rain cutter.
Yeah, the rest of the floors aren't too bad. These are definitely more like boss-centric.
Let me lead you a verse. Know my sword.
So focus on the lecture.
Rain outlines your face. Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Booba, get them! Rain cutter!
Yeah, it's gonna be hard with the... Yeah, I might have to target the beast. Bruh. The only issue I have with that is, everything, really. But I think I might have to switch over to a good melt team. By good melt team, I mean Rosaria and Kaya. They're gonna have to carry me here. I'll have to give them their sets and Favonius. Yeah. I don't really have a good... Please. Yeah, Razor EM works really well in floors that, you know, don't have a lot of small enemies to work with. That's the only downside. Razor EM is pretty fun. If you don't really have a lot of things to do with them. Aminoma Kageuchi, it's fine for self, but we need some teammate energy. So we'll do that. Details, 5937. Okay. We'll switch to teams. We're gonna go with Melt. So Rosaria. There's Kaya. Rosaria. Kaya, Papa. You want to try other 4-star Dendro characters, though. Oh, actually? No, I don't think we have enough for that. So I was thinking we could do Kuki, Hyper Bloom. We could lead the charge with... Yeah, Kuki Hyper Bloom's like one of my strongest teams. Without Nahida, it's going to be a little annoying. Melt looks good for second. Yeah, true. True. Not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, Hyper Bloom, because like I could run Xingqiu, I could run Kuki, and then usually I would run Nahida, because Nahida. But yeah, Kuki covers the healer slot. What am I doing? So we can bring Melt up top, and then for Hyper Bloom, since Kuki will be covering the healing, we can do what? We can bring Kuki, Xingqiu. We can bring Kale. Razor? No, Razor's gonna compete with Blooms. We can bring Fischl again for the energy. Yeah, you know what? Double Electro, Fischl won't steal as much. Because she's single target. Kale has Sack Bow. Give it a shot. Sure. Because then I won't need to focus on grouping and just let the Hyper Bloom take care of like big targets easy. Give it a shot. Running it back. Come on, big boys.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen.
Lights out. Yeah. Everybody stand nice and spicy.
Dodge this.
Judgment.
Oh, so sorry.
Shiver.
1, 2.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Yeah. Let's light it up.
Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
You're toast. You can't run. Everybody stand back. Punishment.
Cool it.
Let's light it up.
Oh, so sorry.
I'm going in.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this.
Adventure time. Teamwork is dream.
Cool it.
Punishment.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze.
Judgment. Yeah.
One
Everybody
down.
stand.
Dodge this.
2 down.
You can't run.
Last one down.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Yeah. Let me slow half of these guys.
Adventure time. Judgment.
Gotta heal.
Going in.
Dodge this.
Get them. Yeah.
Freeze.
Gotta stay first.
Cool it. Don't push your luck.
Let's light it up.
Freeze.
You can't run. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little too low, but we'll make it work. But let's just at least see what we can do here. Move to the side.
Let me lead you a friend. By royal lightning terrified. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Out of my way. Witness the power of God.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's ER issues on top half.
Shadow Raven, let me dissipate.
Okay.
Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
We'll put it here.
I'll settle this. Rain cutter. Out of my way. Winged darkness. Stand with me.
I guess with much more, I guess with a better team up front, I guess this team would have done well, but we'll leave it as is. I know other melt teams can do it up top, but mine is not ready for that. We'll do HP restore for this or here.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
This will be frozen in time.
Judgment. Punishment.
You need to hurry up.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Everybody stand back. Eat this. Judgment.
You need to hurry up.
Shiver.
This one's well done.
Don't push your luck. This moment will be frozen in time.
You need to hurry up.
Going in. Judgment.
Lights out.
You're toast.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
You need to hurry up.
You can't run. Punishment. Teamwork is dreamwork. Nice and spicy.
Freeze! Dodge this! This moment will be frozen.
You can't run.
Lights out.
I'm going in. Let's light it up.
Soma, get them!
Cool it!
You're toast!
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, it could be better.
Everybody stand back.
Nice and spicy!
You can't run.
Cool it!
Why do they never miss?
Eat this!
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Dodge this!
Judgment.
Visa card? Yeah. Glad you mentioned that stuff. I'm excited for those cards too.
I've been through worse. Try this on the side.
I'll settle this. Our bond is strong.
Midnight, fantastic.
Let me leave you alone. No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Dissipate. Emma, help! Lightning, terrified. Odds revealed.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
As you wish, me.
Stand with me.
Just like we rehearsed.
Out of my way.
Vibrioed,
Our bond is strong. Ring cutter.
Emma, help!
I'll settle this.
Yeah, I guess if the first team was faster, the second team wouldn't be too bad. Really. Or, yeah, the first team needs to naturally have some grouping in it. But without that, it just becomes a DPS track.
Dreamwork.
At the right pin.
Freeze!
Punishment.
Oh, so sorry.
You're toast!
Let's
Alright, Electro guy has to go first.
Everybody stand back. You can't run.
Lights out.
Nice and spicy!
Your coming was
Alright.
for the eternal.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this!
Let's light it up. Teamwork is run like a 99.
Not bad so far. Yeah, that could have been better.
Rain outlines your stand with me. Let me read your book. Shadow Raven, Platinum. Terrified. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Reveal. Oh, settle this. Our bond is strong. Like this on the side.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
No, my sword. Witness the power of good. Stop right there. Lightning. Just like we rehearsed. By royal decree, Shadow Raven. Stand with me. Oh, no, my sword. Body and mind. Rain cutter.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Out of my way.
One,
Witness the power. Just like we rehearsed.
not impossible, but a better team for first half. At least in my case, a better team for first half. Because the grouping is pretty much going to be mandatory, or else if you don't have the grouping capabilities with like Sucrose and stuff, then you kind of have to require brute force DPS on 4 stars and or AI manipulation and lots of RNG. So I would say it's not impossible, but I don't think I'd prefer it, personally speaking. Yeah, I think the better teams that I would have chosen. Yeah, because I know Melt can do first half, no problem. I'm just ER deficient. Second half, any Hyper Bloom team comp can work, but I can definitely see Yao Yao, like unironically, I think Candace and Xingqiu. Actually, you can get rid of Xingqiu here. Because if you let Yao Yao be on the field while she has her rabbits up, maybe with Candace, maybe with Kale, and then like Kuki, like it's a weird way of getting the hyper blooms, but it's a bit restrictive, unfortunately. In terms of damage, though, if I had my Lisa built up properly, we could have gone like EM reactions for the first half, or we could have gone like say a Lisa hyper bloom team here for second half. Fortunately, I don't have an artifact ready just yet. Yanfei. I'm looking at the bottom half here. I think Yanfei. Yeah, she would need to require Yelan. Like Yanfei, Yelan, Xingqiu, Bennett would be solid. For her. But I digress. I have to say, it's definitely not bad. I can theory craft, or not theory craft. I can just guess which characters would be good for the Abyss. It doesn't mean I'll be good at them, unfortunately. I will say though, for now, tomorrow we're gonna see if we can do some exploration. I'm gonna go ahead and make some dinner because I am hungry, so I'll make myself food, obviously. What I'm gonna do is I have some errands to do in the morning, so no morning stream. But I think we'll take it in the early afternoon. Yeah, early afternoon. We'll start the exploration stream. I'll take a look at the interactive map, what I need to do, and we're just gonna explore. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while, but it's nice doing that. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for lurking. We are 1 week away from Fontaine. I am super excited. Hopefully we can get Linny early. We get the Lynette for free, and then we can hop onto Weapon Banner. All fingers crossed, but even before that, I'm still preparing for Kafka as much as possible with like XP books because I'm out of XP books. So I'm farming XP books off stream. But on Tuesday we will be hopping onto Star Rail to do some Kafka summons. If we need to, we'll do the swipey swipe. I don't want to, but we'll see what happens. But we're just gonna gain or hopefully get 1 copy of Luca, 1 copy of Kafka, hop off, call it a night there, and then we wait for Fontaine. For the most part. And then if I have anything else I need to say, I'll think of when to say it. But otherwise, thanks once again, and I hope everyone has a wonderful night and a start to a good weekend. Take care, and bye-bye.